Hey everyone, welcome back to Anonymistan here. It's been a minute since you were here, and I've sorted out another issue which I believe I called out last time, which was I had the sewage outflow over here, and I think it was over here, and that was creating a lot of pollution, right? Now, we've got the population stats up here, and you can see at the start of 1996, uh, the population crashed hard, right? Almost 27K down to 26K, under 26K, right? Um, and you can see it really crashed hard. Now, the problem was definitely pollution. Is if I looked in here, pollution, it had -2% in that list, and it had like a reasonably high four-digit number there for, it goes like 3000x there or something like that. So that was definitely a problem. Uh, right. Uh, and, and now you can see the population number has gone to a pretty steady upward trend here. Um, and this is for the whole year up to June. So it's still showing a bit of a decline for the year. But if I go for the current month, you can see it's an uptick. If I go for the previous month, you can see it's an uptick. So I think I've actually got that sorted out now. Now, if we look at the overlays, and if we look at the lifespan overlay uh, over here, right? Um, these locations here were showing 50s, 60s, and as you can see, they've gone up. Now, I had also managed not to have water and sewer down here. That, of course, did not help anything. Um, Now, I want to check here. Um, um, why is the life expectancy 63 here? Um, why isn't it showing a fill level there? Oh, probably because I have to start the simulation. Okay, yeah. Um, anyway, yeah, okay, those are going up. Okay. So that's where I had issues with the water and everything. Now, what I did is I moved the sewage outfall here. Now, you might find it interesting. I built one of these modded sewage tanks. I think it's a mod anyway, uh, because I could put multiple input pipes and multiple output pipes. Now, when I built it, uh, it ended up 100% full basically immediately. And I had a single pipe that took it all the way out here to this outflow. It wasn't enough. It wouldn't drain. So I built a second one all the way out to here, and it still wasn't enough. It wouldn't drain. And then I built the third one, and then it finally drained. So I've got the three pipes. Now, an interesting detail of that is this number got upwards around 650 cubic meters per day discharge. So these things have a really high capacity. Basically, if you can send it there in the pipes, it can go, right? Anyway, this here now is showing your standard fill percentage. And yeah, the now if we go back over here, uh, so the lifespan on these has gone way up. Now let's check in on the pollution monitor. Um, So if we view the actual pollution, you can see, you can probably see, I can barely see, but it's mostly green, I think. And it wasn't before, right? If you remember, this area here definitely wasn't, and this was not full green either. So I think this means I can probably reactivate these residences should I need the residential space. Now, there's one more thing that you may notice. This number is up over 4 million. Now, I use a fair number of rubles uh, getting the sewer relocated because I didn't want to have to build it, for a year. There is one other detail I did while you were away, and that is this here construction waste, right? I set up a train line that takes the construction waste from there over to the gravel recycling thingy here. And that means that the construction waste isn't going to accumulate. So I had to buy a train. That cost a little bit. And I also ended up having to bring workers down here, right? So, that's doing okay as well. So I'm just going to check in on one more thing, the health overlay. You can see the overlay is up in the 80s and 90s everywhere, basically. And that's basically what you want, right? So this is actually quite good for the future health of the republic. Now this number should keep going up, and that will be good. Now, while you're away, also, I built a road along here up to this operation here. I got the tracks built up into here. It's still under construction up here. And I got a road bridge up into here, and we're still building this stuff in here. Uh, because I need to get this stuff all operational, right? And then at some point, I need to start putting fields in as well. I haven't decided what the field layout's going to look like yet, and I'm just not sure what it should look like. Maybe some random stuff or whatever. Um, yeah, maybe. I don't know. But the other thing I was doing while this was going on is I was doing research. Now, the important research I was doing, was it in here? No, is it in? No, was it? No, was it? Yeah, okay, it was here. I was researching uranium mining and processing, and the last steps in uranium handling is under research as well. Now, the reason I did that is if we take a look in here, uh, make this huge, and activate uranium. See here, we've got uranium right by the settlement. And with that there, I have the potential to set up a uranium processing industry and use that for major income later down the road. And that's huge. But uh, in the meantime, the important detail is that I need to get the uh, crop production online and start producing stuff for domestically, right? Because if we check in here on the imports from the Soviet bloc, if we look last month, electronics was expensive. Okay, that's fine. But the next one was crops, right? And if we can be making our own crops, growing our own crops, if we can make, a couple thousand uh, tons of crops every month, which means we'd have to make 24,000 every year. If we could do that, we could cover all of our fat, our clothes and fabric production and chemical production, right? Uh, and if we produce, a little bit more than that, uh, we can also cover food and meat production. Yeah, and that will be that'd be quite a difference here. So overall, that would be good. Now, there's something else I want to check on before getting too far down the path here. It is in advanced industry. I want to take a look. Mechanical components takes, what does it take? It takes steel and makes mechanical components. So, a mechanical components factory, and then electrical components takes plastic, steel, and chemicals. Okay, so I need to get plastics online. So that's petrochemicals here. Plastics factory. So we need to take chemicals and oil, and that turns it into plastics. Okay, so that's definitely a doable thing. Actually, what I want to check on here, do we have oil that we can access um, reasonably? Well, we kind of do. Down here, maybe. Or up here. There's a big oil field over here. This one might be the good one to access here. Yeah, okay. So I really wish you could display the resources on the actual map. But anyway, let's just, for giggles, we'll grab a pump jack. Oh yeah, that is a really substantial oil field. Okay. Can definitely use that to uh, um, produce oil. Yeah. You know what? I'm actually going to build the oil industry here. Okay. Yeah, build out the oil field here. Yeah, don't need anything up there. Uh, that was marginal. Okay. Yeah, that's fairly marginal, but yeah, I can go for a pump jack for 4% or 3%, even 2%. Oh, hell, I'll put one for 1% as well. You can invest in that. That's no big deal. So this oil field here uh, will uh, it will do its thing. Something I'm going to do though is where is it? It's under here, right? Emergency. I'm going to build a fire station up here as well. Um, why? Uh, because I can attach to it. Uh, I can attach to it one of these, right? Bam. Okay. No, I want to kill that. Build it again and pay attention. Yeah, you really should, pay attention when you're doing this sort of thing. We need it to light up. It's lit up. Actually, I kind of like it better askew like that. Okay, so I'm going to put a a chopper or two in here, and they'll be able to put out fires up here with no personnel in the firehouse. Yeah, it's kind of a hack in the game, that the stuff runs without drivers or whatever and pilots, but it is something that we can do. And then that means I can get away with nice, cheap gravel roads up here. Um, how am I going to... Well, why don't I just draw a road through here? I don't know, like that. Build that, and that, and this. Yeah. Okay, and that one. Yep. That one. Whoops. Yep. Okay. And then we need road. What? No. Yep. That can go there. And that can come along like this. And this can go like this. Yeah. This can go like that and like that. Yep. And this can come down here. Okay. And we can take this road, can come up to this road. Right. Okay. That doesn't connect to the main network here, but you know what? I'm going to build this with rubles. Um, yeah, I'm just going to do that right away here. Oh yeah, to do that, I'm going to uh, uh, I'm going to do this. Why am I doing it this way? It's just so that it doesn't have to sit around for a month of Sundays getting stuff done. Because that's just annoying and tedious. Yeah. Um, right. So here, um, I I forgot to turn off. Now, um, purchase resources, manual purchase. Okay. What? Um, okay. Oh, come on. How do you... Um, how do you... Why can't I remember how to turn this off? Um, so we've got here, right? Ah, okay. Good. I'm gonna figure out another supply method there for that. I think I can bring a road up from here. Actually, yeah, I can. So I can bring a road up. Uh, yeah, I can bring a road up. Okay. Okay. Come up to here. Oh. I can bend it around like this. And it can connect onto there. Yeah. And we'll build that with rubles as well. Why? Just so we can get a connection and I can bring fuel into here. Um, yeah. And we've got a connection up here. Uh, I'm also going to need to bring electricity and everything up here as well. So there is that as well. Anyway, if we come down here to our fuel supplying operation, and we just come up here and drop that in there, and then if we come in here, we should be able to buy, oh, we should be able to buy um, helicopter. This one, it does 4,700 liters. Um, do I want to go with the 10 or the 6? The 6 is a little bit okay. These are half the size. You know what? Hmm. But I could put 2 or 3 of them. Yeah. Huh. Uh, you know what? I'm going to go with the 6. I'm going to put 2 of them in there. Now, these will have just arrived because I have purchasing turned on, right? Um, so yeah. So there's no power supply, but oh, I'm going to need a power supply for deliveries to work. Yeah. Now, there's something else I need to do up here to get all of this to work. Uh, really? You don't say. Yeah. I need to actually, first of all, I'm going to build an oil tank up here. Uh, this is where everything's going to get collected to. And then I'm going to use underground pumping just because it's easier to route everything if the pipes are underground, right? 3 input, yeah. So I'm going to need a 3 input here, right? So if I put a 3 input here, right, it gets those. I could put a 3 input here. That gets those. So if I grab an underground pipe, bring one in here, bring this one in here, bring this one in here. I could try actually connecting it first, though. Yeah. Yeah. Bring this one in here. Okay. This one. This one can come in here. This one can come in here. This one can come in here. Okay. Now I've got 1, 2, 3 here. And oh, okay. That's gonna work out okay-ish. Um, right. So I need another pump over here, right? For these three. And then one up here for those three. Well, if I bring this pump in, yeah. Okay. So then this one comes down into here. The output of this pump comes into here. This one goes into here. Yeah. Okay. This comes into here. This comes into here. And this can come into here. And now I've got... Oh, no, no, no. That's not what I want to do. Yep. This can come into here. Then I've got 1, 2, 3 here. Yeah. Okay. I need another one of these here. Yeah. That will work. And then another one of these here. Good. Okay. Bring that one down. That one down. That one in. This one comes down. Yeah. This one. This one comes like that. Yeah. This one comes in. And this heads into the storage. Okay. That gets all of the... Right. Okay. And again, I'm going to build that with rubles. This is not done yet, though, because power is needed up here as well for the whole operation to work. I'm going to have to borrow money to cover this. Yeah, that's fine, though. Yeah, pause that. Economy, loans in rubles. We'll just take a maximum loan. Okay. And that should be enough to cover it easy. Now, it's the steel cost of all of this that's expensive, really expensive here. And the delivery, of course. But see, I'm not worried about having the one loan out there because the overall income is enough to cover um, the interest and everything. Now, I need to have a substation here. Electric substation. I'm going to need 2 of these, I think. I'm going to need one, I don't know, here. And probably one down here. Yeah, probably. And I think realistically, I'm going to want a power transformer. No, I want my fancy modded one. Yeah. I'm going to put this here. Okay. I'm going to need a wire coming there. And a wire coming here. Okay. Again, we'll build those. Good. Okay. So now I need to bring electricity up from a distribution point. Now, where do I have... a high voltage distribution point that I can connect to. I probably don't. Oh, I do have one down here. Okay. Okay, I can branch off of this one, but I think I need another high voltage switch here. I'm just gonna stick one in right. I'm gonna stick it in right about here. Okay. And then I can take a 15 megawatt line. Oh, I'm not going to get that in there. 12 megawatts should be enough. Up to that one. Yep. Build that. And then I need to get one up to here, which is a long way. Okay. 500k rubles. Yeah, we'll do it. Why? Because. Um, right. Again, I'm doing this because I want to get stuff going. Um, oh, this is going to store oil. Yeah. Um, right. Let's up the tempo just so things move a little bit faster, right? And once that kicks in, we should start filling this tank up with crude oil. Yep, there we go. We're filling it up with crude oil. The yeah. Okay, so that's the start of that. Um, Now, at some point, I'll probably want to get an oil refinery going, and I think I can put that up here actually. But I'm going to need to bring a pipeline down, and I need a pipeline all the way down to. Well, actually, no, I don't. Um, right, you've got your chemical plant over here. Um, oh yeah, we're producing chemicals good here. No, I've got an oil thing here. Uh, yeah, I could bring a pipeline all the way down, but I don't actually have to. No, I don't. I have an oil thingy here. Ah, I could put a train up here. Yeah, I could bring a train up here. Oh, yeah. You know, that would work. I'll have to think about that. Uh, is I could just bring it down by rail. Um, but if I'm doing a refinery, I'm going to want how big is a refinery? Um, oil refinery. Uh, it's not that big. I could put it down here. I could put it right here. I could put it right here, actually. Yeah, I could. It wouldn't be too hard to staff it either. You know what? That's probably the smart thing to do. I'm going to rough that in, right? But I'm not going to start construction on it. And if I bring the pipeline down along here, I can bring it into here with a buffer. Yeah, so if I buffer it with a tank, right? So if I buffer it with a tank, for the input, and then I have a couple of output tanks. What are the output tanks? Bitumen and fuel, right? And then if I put a couple of no, I put a couple of pumps here. Yeah. Okay. And a pump here. Right. Yeah. And I put a road up here. Yeah. And one here. Which way does this go? That way. Which way does this go? That way. And this one comes this way. Yep. Okay, so if I put that in, yeah. Right. Okay. So that would be the fuel or the oil refinery with an input buffer, and I just need to bring a pipeline down, and that would be again using the um, liquids, the forwarding pump. It's a mod, by the way, the forwarding pump. Okay, I think I can probably put the pump as far down as there. And I think I can get away with going as far down as here. And probably as far as here. And here. Now I'm not sure. Will this reach? Yes. Will this reach? Yes. Will this reach? Yes. Will this reach? No. Getting this to go under is possibly a problem. Oh, there's there's the power line. Ah. So if I back this up, okay, and if I come to here, and then I come to too long. Ah, okay. I wondered. So I'm going to need one more forwarding pump right about here. Yeah, now will that get me under? Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. And then from here, we can come straight into the buffer. Yes. Okay. What stop? I should have looked at what stopped production. Okay. Now, I'm going to put the cut in shortly here, but let's slow that back down. I need to check. I'm going to need a power substation at a couple points along the way here. I'm going to need one. Say about here. Yeah. And okay, I'm going to need one over here. Ah, I should put it here. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to need to bring the power in from the substation thingy. So I'm going to need this, can come down to here, and okay, so I put it down there. Substation here. Yeah. Okay, I think that'll cover the pipeline. Do I need I'll need power up here as well, won't I? And I don't have anywhere to pull it from. So I could put a transformer right here. Yeah. Bam. And high voltage underground can just go across. Yep. And I will need this, which can go right here. Yep. And then the exciting okay, go through here and into there. That was annoying. I really wish it wouldn't completely block the mouse while it's saving, because you get some particularly fun stuff here. Okay. Uh, so population is still going up, so this is good. And a whole bunch of other stuff is laid in to get an industry going, and uh, that will definitely get some stuff going eventually. Once I get it constructed down here, um, I'm I'll probably let this stuff get built regularly. Um, but this here is filling up, and I can actually start collecting stuff from here, either with trucks or whatever. And at some point, I can actually export as well, though it's not very lucrative. Um, yeah. Anyway, that's the start of an oil industry. Um, and it made sense to put that oil field in before I get too far in the farm fields because farm fields would have been in the way, right? Anyway, that's going to be all for this episode. Uh, things have moved along, and yeah, uh, it's if we check in, lifespan, average lifespan 72. Health is flat, right? Happiness is flat at 72%, so that's okay. Um, Government loyalty is 55%. Remember, that is an average, and it includes all of the unactive people, elsewhere on the map. So yeah, uh, all in, things are in reasonable shape until the next time I cause a population collapse. And I guess um, yeah, take a look. Pollution is now 1% at 287 times. Yeah, so that's definitely way better. Anyway, that's going to be all for this time. I do have a Patreon. If for some bizarre reason you feel like you want to support the channel, the link is in the description if you want to. It's still there if you don't, but you can ignore it then, right? Also, the usual like, comment, subscribe business, all of that stuff. You could do that or not as you see fit. And I guess see you back next time.